a shocking twist just hit the hip-hop scene. Footage has surfaced showing Yungeen Ace's affiliates killing Foolio. Since Foolio's death, folks have been speculating left and right, trying to piece together what really went down. But this new footage, it flips the script entirely and changes the game completely. In this video, we'll break down the footage and explain why Yungeen Ace could be arrested in connection to this case. Stay tuned to find out which of Yungeen Ace's affiliates might have been sent to do the dirty work. Foolio's killer caught on camera. Ever since Foolio's death, the internet's been buzzing with wild conspiracies and speculations. But now things just got real. New footage has surfaced supposedly showing Foolio's killer, and it's got everyone talking. Along with the footage, there's a picture of a man carrying a gun that is also circulating. People are convinced that the person in the picture is one of Yungeen Ace's affiliates. Let's take a look at the picture closely. In the alleged photo, Foolio's black vehicle is parked outside the hotel, most likely the Holiday Inn where he was murdered. You can see the assailant approaching Foolio's ride, probably packing a rifle, though it's not completely clear in the video. It looks like he's definitely holding something like that. The most shocking part of the photo is the image of the shooter. He's positioned with precision on the passenger side of the car, right where Foolio was sitting. The shooter's stance is purposeful and calculated, hinting at some serious training or experience with guns. The way he grips the weapon and aims it straight at Foolio shows he means business. Many people are speculating this could be one of Act's top shooters. In the footage, you can see when Foolio's car starts to move with the shooter chasing after it, blasting shots at the people inside. The photo and video has sparked a wave of conspiracy theories, given Foolio's suspicions about betrayal within his inner circle. Many believe that the killer had inside information about his whereabouts and vulnerabilities. One name that keeps coming up in these accusations is Mizzle, a close friend of Foolio. Mizzle was with Foolio all day, from the airbim to the after-party, showing he was someone Foolio trusted. But digging into Mizzle's background has uncovered some unsettling connection. Mizzle is tight with a dude named Backstreet, who rolls with the ATK gang. This connection is a big red flag. The fact that Mizzle is cool with both Backstreet and Yungeen Ace's crew raises serious questions about where his loyalties truly lie. Many believe Mizzle was the one who set Foolio up, but who really knows? While the police haven't confirmed the authenticity of the alleged footage and image, they have mentioned in the past that they are close to making an arrest in Foolio's case.
I guarantee you that we're going to be following up and making an arrest in that case.
Since Foolio's death, law enforcement has taken the situation very seriously. Foolio wasn't just any victim. He was a high-profile rapper with a massive following and a history of public feuds. The potential for retaliation and more violence was a major concern. Recognizing this, the Tampa Police Department quickly mobilized extra resources and reached out to other law enforcement agencies for support. On June 24th, just one day after the murder, the Tampa Police Department held a town hall meeting to address the recent violence and provide updates on the investigation. Tampa Police Chief Lee Burkhall stood before the press and community members, assuring them that the department was fully committed to solving the case and bringing those responsible to justice.
I'm working very closely with the Jacksonville Sheriff. I spoke to him today. I've spoken to the statewide prosecutor. I've spoken to our prosecutor. I've spoken to the FBI and the ATF. Everybody is working together to ensure that we can make an arrest and hold those accountable that are coming into our city committing these violent crimes.
One of the most immediate actions taken by law enforcement was the examination of surveillance footage from the Holiday Inn and surrounding areas. Hotel HS are typically equipped with extensive security camera systems, and this footage was expected to provide critical evidence. The cameras likely captured the moments leading up to the shooting, the attack itself, and the aftermath, offering a comprehensive view of the crime scene. In addition to the Tampa police investigation, the sheriff in Jacksonville hinted that they might be scrutinizing rap lyrics and videos for potential clues and connections. He suggested this during a press briefing where he emphasized their unwavering commitment to stopping the violence.
And I've never seen so much devaluing of human life. You know, it's like it's fun. And they talk about it in rap videos and songs, and it's just, Doesn't make any sense.
This isn't unusual for the police. In the past, many rappers have been arrested based on their lyrics, music videos, and social media activity. Law enforcement agencies often monitor these platforms for incriminating evidence or confessions. For instance, TK, a young Texas rapper, became infamous after his involvement in a 2016 home invasion and robbery that resulted in the death of 21-year-old Ethan Walker. Following the crime, TK, whose real name is Tamer McIntyre, was placed on house arrest but later escaped. During his time on the run, he recorded and released the song The Race, which quickly gained popularity and became a significant piece of evidence in his trial. The lyrics and music video for The Race became pivotal evidence in TK's trial. Prosecutors argued that the song detailed his criminal activity and flaunted his defiance of the law. The lyrics include lines like underscore, a beat I was trying to beat a case, and underscore, I did the race, which directly referenced his attempt to evade capture. The video filmed while he was on the run shows TK posing next to a wanted poster and brandishing firearms, further incriminating himself in court. The prosecution presented the music video along with screenshots from it to the jury. They also introduced social media images where Take is seen pointing a gun at the camera and holding a weapon on the cover of his EP, Living Like Larry. These pieces of evidence painted a vivid picture of his actions and mindset, contributing to the jury's decision to convict him. Ultimately, Take was found guilty of murder and robbery and sentenced to 55 years in prison. Take is not the only example. Bobby Shmurda was arrested in December 2014 along with 13 members of his 9 crew. The charges included conspiracy to commit murder, weapons possession, and reckless endangerment. The NYPD had been monitoring 9, a gang involved in various criminal activities such as drug trafficking and shootings, for a long time. One of the key pieces of evidence used against Shmurda was his breakout hit Hot underscore. The song's lyrics detailed real-life crimes, which prosecutors argued were confessions of actual events. For example, Shmurda rapped about caught a body about a week ago, which authorities linked to a specific murder the gang was involved in. Additionally, the music video featured Shmurda and his crew brandishing firearms and making gang signs, further implicating them in the criminal activities described in the lyrics. While the lyrics were ruled out as evidence during the trial, it was one of the reasons he was busted in 2016, facing a long list of charges. Shmurda and several of his co-defendants accepted plea deals. Shmurda was sentenced to years in prison. In fact, currently Young Thug is facing a high-profile RICO case where his lyrics are being used as evidence against him. Prosecutors have introduced 17 sets of lyrics in the trial, arguing that they detail the criminal activities of his YSL collective. Using rap lyrics as evidence in court is a hotly debated practice that's frowned upon by many. Critics say it unfairly targets hip-hop artists and twists creative expression into supposed confessions. They argue that it ignores the artistic and fictional nature of music, leading to bias in the courtroom. This practice raises serious concerns about freedom of speech and highlights cultural biases within the legal system, making it a controversial tactic in law enforcement. However, if the police decide to scrutinize Foolio's case using the same approach, examining rap lyrics and social media activity, Yungeen Ace might find himself under suspicion. Why Yungeen Ace might be arrested for a long time? Yungeen Ace and Foolio have been locked in a bitter feud. This conflict between two prominent Jacksonville rappers is one of the most notorious and violent in recent hip-hop history. Their beef has deep roots in gang rivalries, with Young Ace leading ATK Ace's top killers and Foolio heading to kill them all. This rivalry has led to multiple shootings, diss tracks, and public taunts, escalating the tension over the years. The conflict reportedly began in 2017 when Foolio's cousin Zion Brown was killed. This tragic event triggered a series of retaliatory shootings and violent encounters. In June 2018, a drive-by shooting targeted Yungeen Ace, resulting in the deaths of his brother Trevin Bullard and 2 friends. Despite being shot 8 times, Ace survived. Following this incident, Foolio took to social media to mock the deaths, further intensifying the feud. The rappers have since exchanged numerous diss tracks using their music to publicly disrespect each other. Yungeen Ace's Who I Smoke mentions the names of several of Foolio's dead associates, while Foolio responded with When I See You, which samples news coverage of the killing of Ace's brother. However, their deadly rivalry might not be the reason Yungeen and Ace could get arrested. Mere hours after Foolio's death, Yungeen Ace released a diss track titled Do It, packed with some potentially incriminating evidence. The lyrics and timing of the release have led many to speculate about Ace's possible involvement in Foolio's murder. Legal experts argued that the song's explicit references to violence could potentially be used as evidence in a criminal investigation. In the track, Ace raps lines such as catch his ass and do his ass, you know, he's finished, and I don't even call him by his name, I call them __ Lil Dose __ call his phone, say they got the low, I told them do it. These lyrics seemingly allude to orchestrating a hit on his rival, which could be interpreted as incriminating evidence. According to a criminal lawyer, Bruce Rivers, these explicit references, combined with the timing of the song's release, could be used by prosecutors to link Ace to Foolio's death and potentially bring murder charges against him. Interviews. The music video for Do It by Yungeen and Ace, which depicts him rapping about violent acts, potentially adds another layer of incriminating evidence. In the video, masked individuals are seen ambushing a man in a parking lot. This imagery has led many to draw parallels between the lyrics and the real-life murder of Foolio. Foolio was killed on June 23rd in the parking lot of a Holiday Inn. He had been out celebrating his 26th birthday, surrounded by friends and his entourage. Tragically, Foolio made a critical error that night by sharing his location and activities on Instagram with his millions of followers. Interviews. About an hour into the party, the police showed up at the Airbnb. The landlord, alerted by the noise and disturbance, decided to take action. Foolio and his crew were kicked out, but he didn't let that stop him. Instead of staying under the radar, Foolio made another critical mistake. He posted his next move on Instagram, a flyer for a nearby club where the party would continue. The flyer included the club's address, once again broadcasting his location to everyone. After leaving the club, Foolio and his crew gathered in the parking lot. While his manager searched for a new place to stay, they eventually chose a nearby Holiday Inn and headed there. Once they arrived, they lingered in the parking lot discussing their plans for the night. It was there that Foolio was ambushed and tragically killed. The connection between Foolio's death and the lyrics of Yungeen and Ace's Do It is unsettlingly direct. The song's references to getting the low location and executing a hit align disturbingly well with the real-life events surrounding Foolio's murder, making it a point of serious consideration for investigators. The public's reaction to the diss track was a mix of outrage and fear. Fans and critics took to social media to express their anger, with many accusing Yungeen and Ace of being insensitive and disrespectful. One user commented via Twitter, "Bro didn't even wait for the body to get cold." Yet another person added, "Bro is a demon farf." However, all the backlash and legal drama didn't stop Yungeen and Ace from dropping another diss track. Just as the heat around Do It was starting to cool off, Ace cranked it back up with Game Over on June 28th. In Game Over, Ace raps dead on the floor, dead on arrival, Mr. Six, I'm steady, screaming out the law. The Six, he's straight up calling out Foley Crew 6 block and referencing the way Theo got taken out. Theo was one of 4 people in the car when he got hit, and Ace's bars 4 in the car, and one of them dead. 3 got hit. I told them __ they don't want no war with this sound, like he's describing the real-life ambush. Yet again, the track also features Ace declaring, "Y'all know I smoke dead people, man, you know what I'm saying, and I smoke 6, haha." This blatant call-out left no doubt about who he was targeting. In this context, I smoke 6 in is a direct reference to Foolio's crew 6 block, making it clear that Ace is celebrating their losses and targeting them with his words. He didn't hold back, describing the killing with lines like 5.56 increased the murder rate, another body on the way, and mask on, get up close, this another close case, Don Julio shots to the face. In these lyrics, Yungeen and Ace cleverly references taking shots of Don Julio, a popular high-end tequila, while simultaneously dissing the late Julio Foolio, who was shot in the face. This wordplay not only mocks Foolio Foolio's death, but also adds a layer of disrespect by likening it to a casual drink. The public reaction to Game Over was even more explosive than the response to Do It. Fans and critics alike were shocked by the raw and direct nature of the lyrics. Social media lit up with outrage, condemning Ace's actions and calling him out for crossing the line. Young Ace isn't the only one who has posted or done incriminating things since Foolio's death. Some of his affiliates have followed suit. One notable example is Spinavens, who has also engaged in questionable behavior related to the ongoing feud. Spinavens, whose real name is Noah Williams, is a well-known Jacksonville rapper and a documented member of the violent street gang 187 Boys. His notoriety in the rap scene is largely due to his viral hit Who I Smoked with Yungeen, which features provocative and controversial lyrics that mock deceased rival gang members. Spin's legal troubles are extensive and often linked to his gang affiliation. He faced up to 30 years in prison for gun possession as a convicted felon, a charge that was ultimately reduced, and he was acquitted in a high-profile trial. Despite the acquittal, his connection to gang activities has kept him in the legal spotlight. For instance, he was charged with tampering with a court-ordered ankle monitor, a condition of his bond on the gun possession. This tampering led to his bond being revoked and additional jail time. After Foolio's death, Spinavens sparked major controversy by taking to Instagram and reposting one of King Von's old tweets that said "Game Over, we won," which many interpreted as a celebration of Foolio's death, adding fuel to the fire. Rumors circulated that Spinavens and other ATK members were planning to release a diss track using the beat from Ching's Holiday Inn to further mock Foolio. Such actions could have serious legal implications for Spinavens if law enforcement decides to closely monitor social media and music lyrics as part of the investigation into Foolio's death. Spin's public celebration of Foolio's demise, combined with the potential diss track, could be used to build a case against him. Another notable affiliate of Yungeen, who posted their reaction to Foolio's death, was Queso. Hakeem Robinson, known in the rap world as Queso, is a prominent figure in Jacksonville's hip-hop scene and a member of the ATK gang. Interviews Queso's affiliation with ATK has placed him at the center of multiple violent incidents and legal battles. Queso is currently behind bars, facing serious charges for his alleged involvement in 2 murders. He is accused of the 2019 murder of 16-year-old Adrienne Gaynor, also known as Baby, and the 2020 killing of Charles McCormack, known as Lil Buck. These murders are believed to be part of the ongoing gang war between ATK and their rivals. Associated with rapper Foolio. After Foolio's death, Queso stirred up even more controversy by hitting social media with a wild post. He shared a photo of himself, Foolio, and 2 others, captioned, "You knew when you took your last breath. I was going to smoke you up. It's going to be boring without you. Voodoo couldn't save you." This post went viral instantly, already under the microscope for serious charges. Queso's online antics are closely monitored by authorities. This post about Foolio could come back to haunt him in court, adding another layer of trouble to his already complex legal situation. The crazy part is that his social media behavior was a big reason he got caught and charged in the first place. When Queso was charged with the murder of BBI, the case against him was partly built on his social media posts. According to arrest warrants, Queso's post on social media appeared to mock the deaths of his rivals. For instance, he posted a video of the deceased Charles McCormack, known as Lil Buck, rapping with the caption "Bye Bye," accompanied by hand-waving emojis. In another instance, Queso posted a video of himself at a nail salon with the caption "Kill it __." Then go get my toes done. By bragging and taunting on social media, he basically handed the authorities evidence on a silver platter, making it easier for them to build a case against him. However, all this is speculation, and there will be no case if the rumors of Foolio being alive are true. Is Foolio really dead? In the wake of Foolio's tragic death on June 23rd, his Instagram account has been anything but quiet, which have led many to believe that the rapper might still be alive. The unusual activity on Foolio's account began on June 28th, when a comment appeared on a post by Yungeen Ace, one of Foolio's known rivals. Yungeen Ace had shared a clip from his new song Game Over, widely believed to be a diss track aimed at Foolio. In response, Foolio's account posted a trash emoji followed by a series of trolling comments featuring cap and popcorn emojis. These interactions caught the attention of Yungeen Ace, who replied with "You still akin with me dude, I love you 4V." This exchange fueled rumors and theories that Foolio might not be dead, as his account was actively engaging in the ongoing feud. Foolio then went on to post promotional content, which was very weird interviews. The mystery around Foolio's death got even crazier. On June 30th, the person running his account posted an old no-jumper interview with Foolio, adding a creepy message, "I'll never die, I'm a demigod," complete with a devil emoji. Bro interviews. The intrigue deepened on July 1st when a posthumous update was made to Foolio's Instagram story. The clip featured an edited image of Foolio's face photoshopped onto the body of The Undertaker, a professional wrestler known for his resurrection acts during matches. The video was captioned, "My grandma does voodoo," a statement that cranked up the resurrection rumors and added a wild twist to the ongoing mystery. The situation took even creepier turn when the pic of Foolio's alleged killer popped up online. The person running Foolio's account dropped a comment on it saying "demigod," amping up the speculation and giving the whole thing some serious haunting vibes. Fans have been vocal about their theories on social media. Some believe that Foolio might have anticipated the attack and pre-planned these posts to keep his presence alive and maintain pressure on his rivals. Others think that the posts are simply the work of a hacker or a close associate trying to keep Foolio's legacy in the public eye. But things got even more complicated when a video of a woman twerking at a party went viral. Yeah. As soon as the video hit the internet, people were quick to claim the woman in the clip was Foolio's girlfriend. The clip sparked outrage, with many questioning why she was out partying just weeks after Foolio's death. Some even speculated that Foolio might still be alive and that she was partying with him. Foolio's girlfriend took to social media to vehemently deny that the person in the video was her. In a heartfelt post, she wrote, "I wish y'all leave me the _ alone. That's not even me for once. For two, not that it's any of y'all businesses, but I spend most of my days in a room crying in the damn dark. His family got me out the house and my mind on other stuff. I said, I'm done grieving on here. Y'all literally clown me all day every day because my boyfriend dead. I see the comments and the tags and DMs. Y'all blame me for every damn thing too, and it's just something to talk about for y'all. This is my real life. Y'all so insensitive. Go to hell. I don't care and stop sending me the Reddit." Her post reinforced the notion that Foolio is truly dead, a sentiment echoed by his mother, Sandria. She has been a vocal and emotional presence since her son's tragic death. She took to Instagram to share her grief and plans for commemorating her son's life. She announced her intention to create a documentary that tells the real story of Foolio's life and death. In an Instagram post, she wrote, "Rip son Charles Jones Day, Foolio, the real life story documentary coming soon. The story that only I can tell because I know the truths from the fakes. I think I'm the only mother that keep it real, while most others know damn well what was going on with their own sons. This been going on since 2014 to 2015. Sandria addressed the hypocrisy and disrespect she felt from certain individuals who were celebrating Foolio's death. She said, "Some of these same women celebrating your death are the same women looked up to me sitting in my building. I was their teacher, and they were my students at a big grown age taking notes. Not let's forget that the same women that was buying your CDs for their kids." Let's not forget that her words highlighted the deep pain and sense of betrayal she felt, adding another layer to the tragic narrative of Foolio's death. So is Foolio really dead, or is there more to this story? What we know for sure is that as days go by, more details are bound to emerge. Just as the picture and footage of the alleged killer surfaced, more revelations are expected to come to light, potentially solving this mystery. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.